Good morning, grade 6. How are you? This is Ms Dina Yehia from Al Hussein International School, your English Social Studies teacher. How are you doing? I wish you are okay and everything is going well. Today, before the session, I would like all of you to bring water and wipe your hand and nose, and let's start our session. Today we are going to complete the Nile, the River Nile, and what the lesson of the Nile Valley. Yes, okay, okay. As I told you today, we are going to complete the session of the Nile Valley. What had inshallah part 3. So be ready for the session. Let's start. By the end of this session, firstly, as I told you, we will complete the Nile Valley part 3. By the end of this session, you will be able to know some sources of religion in our ancient Egyptian history, the definition of the word predict and afterlife, ancient Egyptian gods, because you will know that people in Egypt before, they have so many gods. Let's start. Let's go. How to control the river Nile? To control the river Nile, it's something I think cannot be predicted. Can I told you to stop, please, writing in private? Please stop writing in private, dear. So now we are speaking about how to control the Nile. Before, to control the river Nile was somehow cannot be predicted. When flood will come, how flood is going to come, because sometimes if they make all their plans, their preparation for the flood of the Nile, the next year the flood may come after or come before. What I mean is, ancient Egyptians cannot predict when and how the flood will be in the coming year. Sometimes the flood come early, as I told you, and sometimes late. Let's see what's predict mean. What does predict mean? It's to tell something in advance. For example, like the weather forecast. If you know that the weather in Egypt here, for example, our country send us a weather forecast to predict what the weather will be like tomorrow. So this is prediction. Now let's agree that to predict is to tell in advance. Let me ask you, clear, or do you have a question? Yes, Naim, tell me. Yes?
يا مس
Yes?
أنس مش what يا مس want؟
Anas, what, dear?
هو مس أنس ما كانش عارف يدخل فكنت عمالة أقول له.
Can you speak English, dear Ismail? Can you speak English, honey?
Okay يا مس.
Okay, Habibi. Do you have a question?
No.
Okay, thank you. Ismail, come on. Ismail, you still with me? Ismail. Ismail, hello. Ismail, I want to ask you, what's predict? Ismail. 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 Tell me, what's predict? I want to hear from you. You are closing the mic. I'm trying to open. Ismail. Who can tell me what's predict? Who can tell me? Jana, can you tell me what's predict? Jana?
No.
Jana,
Yes.
can you tell me what's predict?
No, I forgot.
It's to tell something in advance. It's to what?
Tell something in advance.
In advance. Thank you, dear. So this is the word predict. Okay, do you have any questions before we go? Before we go, do you have any questions? Okay, let's move. How the river Nile influenced Egyptians' religious beliefs. What does this mean? Prediction was a sort or the key of religious beliefs. When they predict what's going on, it was the key to the path of religious beliefs. How's that? They create stories, people in Egypt or ancient Egyptians, they create stories to explain nature. They clarified how God and Goddess control part of nature. They believe that we have a God as a male, as a man, and a goddess as a lady, as a girl. They believe before in that. They also believe that the key of religious beliefs is prediction. I predict whether the flood will come or no. This was the path to religious beliefs. Those people create, as I told you, stories, and they start to have so many gods. If you know here, they have different gods. Ancient Egyptian gods, as you see here, we have Ra, Mr. or God Ra. God Ra, he was the sun god. They used to worship sun. Why to worship sun? Why? Why they believe that the sun is a god? Because they can predict the place of the sun. The sun can rise from a place and set from a place. So now it has a definite place to rise and to set, so the position of the sun is predictable. That's why they believe in Ra, the sun god, the god sun or the sun god. So now we should agree that people before believe in religious beliefs according to predictions. They see that this comes from here, so now it's a god, like the sun, for example. It has a place, as I told you, to set and rise from. Any question in this part before you jump to the other one? Okay. So now put it in your mind. Ra was the god, the sun god. Ancient people believe in life after death. It was something that's found in our ancient Egyptian people. They believe that when we die, life will be back to us, but in different place and in different way. Here are different forms of gods. So we agreed that Ra, he was the god or the sun god. Now we have Habi. He is the god of the flood related to the river. People thought that Habi will reward the people or the farmers with harvest when they make their crops or when they plant their crops, that Habi he will reward people with the harvest in their crops. So now we got Ra as the sun, the sun god, Habi as the flood god or god of flood. Number 3, we have Horus, the sky god. And finally, Osiris, the god of the next world. As I told you, they believe in life after death. So let me ask, what's the god, the sun god? The sun god, what's the name of the sun god? Who can tell me? Oh, Ismail, okay. Raise your hand. Oh, Omar. Wow, let me listen to Omar. 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 Okay, Jana. Jana, tell me. Jana, I cannot hear you well. Now I can
Yes,
hear
hello,
you.
Miss.
Yes, dear. Yes?
Miss, Omar.
You are Omar. Okay, I'm sorry. Omar, tell me, what's
Yes.
the god, the sun god?
Is Ra, right?
Yes. Thank you, Omar. Jana, I open your mic. Can you tell me what's the god of flood?
Happy.
Happy, thank you. Juju, can you tell me? Juju Mahmoud, tell me, Juju. Hello, Juju, tell me what's the god of the other
Yes.
word or of the next word? The next word god. What's his name?
هو ايه صوتك كان بيقطع.
Can you speak English, dear?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, I want to ask you about the god of the next world. What's his name? What's the name?
I don't know.
Jana.
I don't know.
Osiris.
Yes, I don't know.
Osiris.
Ostrich.
Okay, so now Osiris is the god of the next world. Got it now? Jana, Juju.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let me ask Omar again. Omar, tell me, what's the sky god? Omar, what's the sky god? Omar? Omar, I cannot hear you well. Tell me, I hear you now. Omar. I hear you now, Omar. Tell me, what's the sky god? Omar? Omar,
Horus.
I can hear you. What's the sky god, dear?
Miss Horus.
Horus, thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, dear. So now we agreed that ancient people, ancient Egyptian, they believe in the afterlife. They also have different gods, as we see, like Habi, Horus, and Osiris, and also the god of the sun, or the sun god Ra. Now let's move to this part, which is important, that any city in Egypt before has its own god. If this city is important, therefore its god is important. Like, for example, Thebes. Thebes grow powerful. Now Thebes, it was the capital of ancient Egypt before, and its god was god Amun. So god Amun, he became also powerful as the city of Thebes. People in Egypt, in ancient Egypt or ancient Egyptian people, they combine Amun and Ra as the sun god or the god of the sun to form Amun Ra, the form of a powerful god. So now let's agree on that. Each city has its own god. The god became powerful when the country is powerful. Thebes, they have mixed one god, two gods in one, Amun Ra. So Amun Ra became a powerful form of god. So any questions in this part? Any questions? Okay, let's move. At the end of the session, I would like you to define predict. Afterlife, I would like to tell you also to thank you for your homeworks, for submitting your homework. But please, inshallah, next time, don't forget to write names, full names, okay? Now define predict, afterlife, and also to give examples for the ancient Egyptian gods. Who can give me example for ancient Egyptian gods? Who can tell me? Give me examples only from the gods that we took today. Yes. Jana Geber, tell me, Juju.
We have Ra
Excellent.
and Happy
Excellent.
and Mo.
What else? Ozo.
Ozos and
Osiris. Thank you, Juju.
Osiris.
Thank you, Habibi. Now, Omar. Tell me,
Miss,
Omar.
I just want to say another. Miss, when I submit the homework, I send it to you in messages in
I
Udmodo.
see, Habibi. No problem. No problem. Just tell me, Omar, what
Miss,
are
examples: Ra, Horus, Osiris, Habu, Happy, sorry, and Amun.
Okay. Okay, Omar. Thank you. So now I would like you to for more information for this, it's better for all of you to read this lesson from the book. It's very small. To add some info to you about gods before and different gods and something like that. So what I would you to do is to read from the book and to add more information to you for this lesson. Before I go, I would like to remind you it's better to stay at home, to stay safe. And let's see the coming video for Corona. It's very important. That shows us how to wipe our hand and nose. Let's see. Thank you very much for attendance. Thank you very much for your time. Hope you are all okay. Please don't forget, if you have any question, just send me anytime. God keeps you safe for your family and for your school. Stay safe, stay at home. Bye-bye.